What's up, besties? Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alicia. Thank you all so very much for being here with me. Y'all are freaking incredible. Yeah, the last time we read together, um, I was like, yo, I'm gonna come back with a love reading. And then guess what happened? The power went off and it was off for like freaking 8 hours. And then the following day, I had like a water issue. There was like, because of the power issue, it like had a water issue. And like, I don't know, it's been kind of crazy. So I say all that to say this: we're here for a love type of reading that I promised y'all a couple days ago. Here it is. I'm going to bring the sound bowl, call in spirit. Thank you very much for being here. As per usual, I really appreciate all the love and energy support that y'all give to myself and the channel, to our tribe, to each other in the comments. Y'all are freaking incredible. Let's ring the sound bowl, watch your ears, and we'll get into your reading. Okay, I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine, divine intention. Oh, interesting. I usually say I ask for divine guidance while I'm interpreting these messages. But yeah, divine intention works too. Oh, may they be for our greatest and highest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, clearly I'm a little out of practice. It's been a couple days. Let's start the message with something that's going on here. This is Mystic Beauty. This is one of her decks that she gifted our tribe. And we have here a message. I'm ashamed of how I treated you. Okay, so there's somebody here in your energy. They're in their feelings and very much ashamed of the way that they treated you. So let's get some more information before we open up the tarot and the reading. Okay, someone's ashamed. I want a new beginning with you, but I'm too embarrassed to speak up. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Someone is ashamed of how they treated you. Someone's embarrassed. They definitely want a new start with you. This is obviously holding them back because of their embarrassment from actually beginning a conversation with you. But let's see what else wants to come up. This one first. Mental health. Ooh, mental health issues. Okay. We also have God hid you from me in plain sight. Rejection is God's protection. Okay. We also have at the bottom of the deck, we have unhealthy attachment, secretly obsessing. Okay. Mental health issue for sure. This person has attachment issues. And I do see, this message with God hid you in plain sight. Rejection is God's protection. I do feel like the blinders are now obviously coming off of this person who clearly didn't treat you right, and now they're ashamed of it looking back, right? This is someone looking back, and someone wanting a new beginning with you but feeling a little too embarrassed to speak up on it. They clearly do have unhealthy attachment style, but they still are secretly obsessing about you. The way I take this rejection as God's protection is that it's probably better for you that I know this might be like a hot take, but how do I want to word it? I don't think it was good. Obviously, the way they treated you was something that they are embarrassed of and ashamed of. But I'm not sure if being with them at the time when they did these things, said these things, whatever they're embarrassed and ashamed of, would have been good for you and your mental health anyway. So that message coming through, that rejection is God's protection, like I do feel like your spirit team, your guides, your ancestors, angels, God, the universe, whatever name you place on the higher power, was having your back at this time, kind of protecting you from this individual because they have healing to do, okay? Or they had healing to do. They would not have been able to show up as a healthy romantic partner. And I'm just stating that fact, okay? Because I can see that for sure with their unhealthy attachment style. But they pushed you away, essentially. They pushed you away, but they have been secretly obsessing over you. So let's get some tarot here to figure this all out. Give me some insight here on what has been going on with this individual. Look at, I haven't even shuffled this deck. I just picked it up and we have the Eight of freaking Swords, which is somebody who is struggling with their own thoughts, with their own mental health. The Eight of Swords is somebody who's basically letting their own mind get in their way. It's a self-imposed prison, right? So this person saying like, I want a new beginning with you, but I'm too embarrassed to speak up because all of these thoughts are going on in their mind. Like, oh, what are you going to say to them? What do they deserve? You know, you're not going to allow them to speak, or, you know, all these self-deprecating thoughts that are actually keeping them quote unquote trapped. And I say it's not really a trap because this person is always free to like stand up and get themselves out of the situation. They're not really, you know, they're not really tied up real tight here. You know what I mean? They can remove the blindfold, they can make a move, and usually all it takes is one step in the right direction to get yourself out and get yourself going, okay, from this self-imposed prison. So I'm getting that this person does have mental health issues, right? Or they had them. We'll see if it's, you know, what's going on here. We do have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so this does show me an individual who's in the energy of really desiring that moment where they could shine, they could stand up, they could fight for this connection, they could, you know, but they have a real issue with going against the grain or going up. This is somebody who's very defensive, right? Somebody who keeps people at bay, somebody who is almost like very defensive when they think about you, when they speak about you, when others are speaking about you. I'm getting that they're talking, somebody was talking about you to them. And it's like, I feel like this is kind of what sparked, yeah, Page of Wands, communication. This is kind of what sparked this moment where they're getting all up in their feelings over you and what they did, because obviously they're ashamed and embarrassed. Okay, but I need a little bit more detail. I feel like someone came to them with good, how do I want to say this? Someone came to them with like either good news about you or something very positive to say, or was like, hey, do you know so-and-so? Like, I saw them. Where do they come from? They're doing this, they're doing that. They're looking really good. Like, do you know this person? Like, can you tell me about them? Maybe somebody came to them expressing interest in you, and this person got all defensive. Okay, when your name was mentioned, it just like, they got all defensive and protective even of you. Like, no, I don't know why I'm hearing like their mind back off. Like, but it's kind of interesting because you aren't like, okay, y'all aren't together, right? So this person really doesn't have any ground to stand on. Like, they can't claim you, okay? They can't even speak to you right now. They're too embarrassed, okay? They're too ashamed with themselves. They're too embarrassed to actually speak up to you, but they're secretly obsessed with you. So they're trying to like, they're protective of you still. They're possessive of you still, okay? I do feel like someone was coming to them talking about you. What's interesting is this person still actually feels as if you are like their ideal in love. They see you as being the Ten of Cups for them. So somebody that they would like to settle down with, somebody they would like to create a home with, somebody who brings in joy and happiness and fulfillment. But obviously, they've obviously sabotaged themselves here. So they do want this new beginning with you. They do want a new beginning with you. But I do feel like somebody is coming in to tell them how happy you are or how great you are, or you may be someone else's ideal. Like I'm feeling like there's a friend coming towards them and being like, yo, do you know such and such? Like, wow, you know, do you know them? Like, they're pretty awesome, or I really like the way they show up in the world, and they look pretty happy. It looks like somebody I could be with. And this person's like shutting them down, saying, no, you can't be with them. No, you can't be with them. They're mine. You know, I don't know why I'm getting that specifically for some of you. We have the Ten of Wands. This person is under a lot of stress. They've been carrying this burden for a very long time. And I do feel the desire to unload with the Ten of Wands here. Again, they do want to come towards you. They do want to um, they're admitting to themselves at least how ashamed and embarrassed they are in the way that they treated you in the past. So they're still holding on to this dream that the two of you could be together, and they're protecting you from others. Yeah. I got something really specific. There is one of their friends, okay, and I got to be honest with you. One of their friends is coming to them talking about how good you're looking right now, how sexy you're looking right now, how much, like, how desirable you are. There's some kind of change that has been going on with your energy here, and we've been talking about that. And you're hot stuff, right? Like, honestly, I do feel like you are gathering, not gathering, but you are getting a lot of attention at the moment, and I feel like a lot of people are interested in you. Whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever, it's like this new you is really, it's just really giving, like it's giving like just very sexy energy. And not just that, not just like physically attractive and all these things, it's a magnetic quality that is like drawing people into your energy right now. And so they've got a friend coming to them being like, yo, what's the deal with such and such? Like, are y'all connected, or what? Or what happened with the two of you, you know? And this is triggering your person into this like freaking spiral is what I'm getting, because again, they want a new beginning with you. They've been secretly obsessing about you. They are the ones with this unhealthy attachment style. Okay, so they have pushed you away. They are likely in that fearful avoidant type of energy, but you know, it could be something else. I mean, don't quote me, but I'm hearing that fearful avoidant, and they are ashamed of how they treated you, and they're embarrassed, but they're still acting as if that you belong to them, at least when they're speaking to this friend or this person that comes towards them expressing interest in pursuing a relationship with you. Okay, it is one of their friends. And this is weighing very, very heavily on this individual here. Okay, it's because it's like they don't want to, it's this energy. It's not like, if I can't have you, no one will. It's not like that. It's like, hey, no, 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 back off. I've been really wanting another chance with this person. Like, I've been really wanting another chance. That's what they've been wanting. Okay, but they've been too embarrassed to speak up about it. So they're starting to feel under a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, a lot of strain, like, ah shit, I got to make a move and I got to do it quick, because they've got to defend, like they feel like they've got to defend their place in your life, right? Meanwhile, I do feel like it's been some time. What is the energy between the two of you currently, please? What is the energy between the two of you currently? Look at this, King of Wands in reverse. Not so hot. I feel like, interestingly enough, you may have, my first gut, message that comes through was you may have lost that fire for this person. They may have said or done something that was pretty freaking hurtful or nasty towards you, and it may have made you look at them in a totally different way. Like, you may not see them as attractive as you once may have. And now I'm not just saying physically, I mean what they said to you, what they did to you, it made them ugly. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't even about their physical appearance. It was like, damn, those are some ugly words, or that was an ugly way to treat me. Like, I feel like you lost some of your passion and drive for this person because of the way they were showing up. The King of Wands in reverse can also be highly manipulative, very much that like player energy. It's my way or the highway kind of vibe. With them as well. Like, it's really, a distorted king is not really what you're looking for, right? So it's interesting that, where I place that is right under or over this energy of, rejection's God's protection. I feel like you were being protected from someone showing up in just a lower vibration overall, but somebody who was showing up in a very toxic way, to be totally honest with you. The King of Wands energy in the reverse is somebody who's like super hot tempered, they can overreact, again, very much like they can have like childlike meltdowns. Somebody, again, who's kind of my way or the highway. If it doesn't go my way, blah, blah, blah. But whatever they did or whatever they said, it made you look at them different. And that's in the energy that's the energy that you're in right now. You're definitely not pursuing this individual. And I feel like you may have obviously been trying to heal and get over this person and get over what they've been doing or what they did, only because now I do get this energy that you are in this like new you kind of vibe. Like you've been working on something. Maybe you've been changing your looks or changing something up. You may have like dyed your hair, or maybe you, I don't know, started dressing differently, or you started going to different places or hanging out with different people, or maybe you switched your job or you did something. It was like self improvement in some type of way, and you're really showing up as somebody who is extremely desirable again, and their friends are taking notice. So this person's getting a little bit jaded. Okay. It's interesting. They're getting a little bit jaded. Now, I want to know, why is this energy coming in? Why is this energy coming in? If they're too ashamed and embarrassed to actually speak up, then why is this even here? Why is this even here? Oh, we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. This person is very interesting. You know, because of this unhealthy attachment. Now, I'm not here, I'm not a freaking psychologist, okay? I'm just an energy reader and I'm reading the vibe. I do feel like this person did not expect you to turn your back and walk away from them. I feel like they expected you to kind of stick around or to wait. This person may have been used to dealing with others in maybe like a codependent type of situation where they could kind of say and do whatever they wanted. At the end of the day, they would still be back together. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like obviously whatever they said and whatever they did was bad enough for you to be like, okay, well, you know, like F you then. Like, I like it basically put you in a position where it was like you had no other choice if you loved yourself even one iota than to turn your back and walk away from this, because and no longer invest in the situation because it just wasn't right. No one deserves to be treated like that. Nobody deserves to be spoken to in that way. Like, I'm getting somebody who is like, I cannot stand for this. Like, nobody's going to treat me that way, you know, just somebody who has a lot of self-respect here. And so I feel like that kind of shook this person up a little bit when you actually turned your back and walked away from them, and stopped investing in this connection. Again, I'm getting this feeling like heavily they expected you to kind of like wait around for them, or they didn't expect you to completely disconnect from them. And when you did, you know, that really obviously sent them into some type of spin here, because they are now kind of waking up to the fact that they were coming at you in a really obviously unhealthy way. And they may have been becoming more conscious and aware of their unhealthy attachment styles while they were secretly obsessing over you from a distance. Okay. I feel like this has been going on for a very long time. And the person coming towards them, their friend, kind of like triggered everything into action, has triggered them into wanting to do something about this now. Okay. Instead of just silently obsessing over you, now they're starting to feel this pressure, this tick tock, tick tock. I got to do something. Otherwise, I'm never going to get another chance with you. You're going to be off the market. You're going to go off with someone else, and it could be my friend. You know what I mean? I feel like this person's really starting to stress out about all of this. I don't know why they didn't expect you to move on, but you did. You did. Okay. So you definitely pushed forward in this. From this person, you've moved on. Okay. Now, I'm not saying it would have been easy, because usually walking away from someone or something that you love is not an easy thing to do. But again, it was the case of like, well, I love myself more than to put up with something like this, right? I can't do that. I'm not going to stand for this. All right. So, what are their next actions? And this is what I know. I need to know if this person's actually going to take any action, or are they just going to sit back and let someone else scoop you up, right? Because this is what I'm picking up. This is their fear. Like, oh my gosh, my friend's going to scoop them up. I do feel like they're not really an open book. Like, I feel like this friend is asking them questions about you, but they are very defensive, and it's like they're not having it. They're not having it. So what is this person going to do? Actually, I want to know what they're saying. First of all, let's back the boat up. What are they saying about you to their friend who's acting interested in you? What are they saying about you? What are they saying to their friend about you? I feel like they're being honest with their friend, to be totally real. Look, we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Six of Swords and the Page of Cups. I feel like they're being honest to their friend. I feel like they're saying, no, you can't, no, don't go after them. Like I'm planning on heading towards them. I need to apologize to them. I'm still very much interested in this person. I'm just on my way out the door to tell them how sorry I am. Like I want another chance with them. I feel like they're saying, don't even get any ideas. Yeah, they're definitely shutting this person down. They're shutting the friend down and saying, "Look, I've learned a lot and I'm about to make my move. I'm about to come forward. I'm about to I want another chance with them, so don't even try anything. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it, you know? Don't get any ideas, you know? So this is what they're telling their friend. Don't get any ideas because I'm not done. We are not done. Okay. All right. What's at the bottom of the deck here? King of Cups. Yeah, they still have a lot of love for you. They have a lot of love for you. This is King of Cups, somebody who's absolutely in their feelings and very much in love. But yeah, very much still in their heads. There's that Eight of Swords coming back around. So with the Eight of Swords coming back around, I was just going to ask, are they going to do anything about it? What is the next move? I have Strength here. So I do feel like they are going to muster up the courage to actually break the silence here and come towards you to speak up, even though they are hella embarrassed. They are very much ashamed because this friend of theirs that's coming towards them expressing interest, like expressing interest to this person about you, that's kind of lighting a fire underneath them, being like, oh crap, I don't have time to waste. Like, I got to do this. I got to get on with it. You know, I got to move on if I'm going to have a chance. Um, I feel like they're praying for strength right now. Okay. What are they going to do? What is their next move? What is their actual behavior going to be? Oh, Five of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So they are going to express themselves towards you here and offer you a new beginning. Again, wanting this second chance, wanting another shot at this. They're going to be talking about how they made a mistake, how they're sorry, how they regret, how they wish they would have seen your value, or, you know, because we have this God hid you in plain sight. Rejection is God's protection. So they wish they would have seen you. They wish they would have acted differently, you know, all these shoulda, coulda, woulda energies. And they're going to offer you this Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning, right? This is what they're after. They're after a new solid beginning. This is like, they feel very sad that they've lost you. Again, they weren't expecting you to walk away from them when you did, which obviously makes them very wrong, but it did kind of put them in their place and allow them that time and space after the ending, death, right? That time and space to think about what they were doing, how they were behaving, think about their actions. Yeah, think about, I feel like I have the Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords. I feel like you cut them off because they were, perhaps they were even entertaining other options, or they weren't making a solid decision about you or this connection. Again, they are ashamed of how they treated you, and they are embarrassed by it. So they've obviously looked at themselves in the mirror as well, and now are desiring a total transformation and a rebirth of this connection. Now, of course, that's going to be totally up to you. Like, you can let me know in the comments how you feel about this. But let's get something about like what they're going to want to say. I want to know what they're going to want to say, or what they're going to say to you, what they're actually going to say, how they're going to start this conversation. That's what I want to know. How are they going to start this conversation? How are they going to start this conversation? What are they going to say to you? Oh, something flipped over. We're not good for each other. That's not a good way to start a conversation. We're not good for each other. That could be your energy. You could be like, you could be saying that like, look, we're not good for each other. Maybe you've already come to that conclusion. That's very interesting. We're not good for each other. Why would they say that? Hold on. Why would they come to you and say we're not good for each other? That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever, really. They pushed you away. Look at that. Freaking Two of Cups. Two of Cups in reverse. We're not good for each other. This is something that they would have said to you along those lines when they pushed you away. That's why it makes sense. Look, I didn't mean it. Look, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it when I said we're not good for each other. They felt that connection with you. The Two of Cups wouldn't show up. I don't care if it's in the reverse or not. The Two of Cups would not be here if they did not feel that deep love for you. They did not feel a reciprocated feeling for you. And then they show up and they say we're not good for each other. No, 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 that's not how it is. Look at the bottom of the deck. This is what they're wanting to heal. This is what they're wanting to heal. Oh my gosh. This person had it very backwards, very twisted, because honestly, it's like they pushed away the person that they felt the deepest connection to. Okay, with the star here as well. And this is what they're wanting to heal. So now this is making a little bit more sense to me as what are they going to say? Because for them to show up and be like, yo, we're not good for each other, then why are you here? You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to say that. I feel like they're wanting to heal this with the star energy. They're wanting to heal what they said and how they pushed you away. That's going to be their number one thing, and tell you that it wasn't true. Tell you that, you know, they've been sad, secretly obsessing. I used you. Oh, damn, look at this. I used you to make me feel good. What? We're not good for each other. I used you to make me feel good. This is what they said, or this is how they made you feel. See, that King of okay, where's that King of Wands? That King of Wands in reverse. No wonder why this is what it was. This is what they said. This is what they're coming in to apologize for. Okay, because look, that King of Wands in reverse, when we got that, remember I said how you feel towards them, the energy you feel towards them. Of course you walked away. They said things like this to you. I used you to make me feel good, or at least they made you feel that way. They made you feel used. They made you feel played. They told you you weren't good for each other. They told you the connection wasn't legit. They definitely pushed you away, and they said some ugly ass things to you. No wonder why you look at this person differently now. And I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be real. Whoever this is, whoever's reading this is like 100%. You're in this energy of like, I cannot believe that they said that to me. And it really did shift the energy that you feel towards them. Like, I feel like it obviously broke your heart. It was very upsetting. It was very hurtful. But looking back, because there has been some time here, right? And I did pick up on your energy having like moved on and having really started healing from this person and showing up in a very new way. Like, you've got your groove back, you know, how Stella got her groove back, that kind of an energy. Like, you're looking good, looking fresh, made some changes, self-improvement, glow up energy. And now they've got friends asking for your number or whatever that is, right? This is the first thing. They're inspired. This is why they're so embarrassed. This is why they're so ashamed, because the whole time they've been obsessing over you, too embarrassed to come back and say, I was lying. I was pushing you away. I've got attachment issues. Oh my gosh. I don't know what you're going to do with this. I don't know what you're going to do with this. Is there something else that you're going to say? It better be that I'm sorry in there somewhere. Gosh. I tried my best. I'm so sorry. You tried your best for what? I tried my best for what? Ah, there's my answer. Love is dangerous. And underneath that, I have mother issues. Wow. I have mother issues. This person has attachment issues and mommy issues. I want to know, has this person, I'm not, look, I want to know, has this person done any actual legitimate work on themselves? I'm just going to pause the reading for a moment so I can get my deck that talks about changes. Hold on. Okay, so some of y'all will know that I usually pull this deck out during the extended readings, but I want to do it now because honestly, if this person hasn't gone through any kind of real, true spiritual changes or major transformations, I need to know before we even think about going to an extended with this person to find out more. I need to know if they've truly changed or if this is just would be a waste of your time, okay? Because I'm getting all choked up in my throat. Because honestly, like, is this person truly sorry? Okay. and have they changed and are they going to come back in, or are they just trying to make sure that their friend can't be with you? Like, I need to know what level they're operating from, to be honest, because this attachment issue, like, it's not something that is resolved overnight. Okay, these issues here, because I don't want them to lure you back in and then push you away again. Like, I don't want them to waste your time. Okay, I'm not saying that that's the case, but that's why we're here with this deck, to see what's this. Jealousy, power, counsel, summer solstice, victory. This is a lot. A lot. Intuitively, excuse me, I do feel like this jealousy it's starting off as them being jealous. They definitely do not want someone else to have you. They are very possessive over you. Power in this one, this is relating to strength, okay? Counsel, summer solstice, victory. I do feel like they are, I feel like this, again, this is not a change that's going to happen overnight. I need one card, please, Spirit. One card, please, because that actually looked a little bit promising, but it all started with the feeling of jealousy. It all started with jealousy. So one energy, herbal medicine. This is somebody who's needing healing, like deep healing, purging healing. Somebody, I wonder, because we had the council energy. Let me get one more. We had that council energy come up, and I do feel like they are or are in need of some very deep healing medicine. Energy vampire, the moon. There is a potential for actual change with this person, but I don't feel like they've gone through it yet, to be totally honest. I feel like they need some type of, what's coming to mind right away is like an ayahuasca ceremony or something, where they need like shamanic healing or something very deep, something using plant medicine. Okay. They need to, there's something here with the moon, herbal medicine, energy vampire. I do feel like currently their motivation is absolute jealousy. Okay, I got to be real with you. But I do see a potential. Look at the bottom of the deck is love. I do feel like they do, in whatever capacity they are capable of loving, they do love you. But again, until they truly have done some real healing work, I do feel like they have the potential to energy vampire is not really the most awesome vibe. It's like they have the potential to leech off of your light. Okay, I gotta be real. I can't just like spin fairy tales here. This is real life, people. I do feel like, again, the love is there. The love is strong. They are jealous. That's their main motivation. I do feel there is potential here for healing, perhaps by summer solstice, because that energy came up. Victory came up. Counsel came up. I feel like if they are to enroll in some type of counseling or healing ceremonies, now that comes in many shapes and forms, right? So different cultures and different beliefs. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And connecting to their deeper selves, like doing some deep shadow work, because I do feel like they love you and they want to apologize and they want to show up in a different way, but I don't feel like they have done the necessary healing in order to actually be a healthy partner for you. Now, that's going to be up to you whether or not you want to engage with them. It's really a personal preference, and I have no judgment either which way, because we can help people that we love go through some dark times and some periods of deep work and things like that, especially if you are like a counsel, or if you're a wise counsel to this person. But it just depends on how much energy you want to give to them, because I do feel with energy vampire here that you would have to be giving them a lot of energy and a lot of energy to their healing and maybe holding their hands through the healing process. which, I mean, again, is a personal choice. Okay. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I am going to go ahead here and pull a love oracle, and I will extend it for those of you who are interested, because there's love underneath all of this. So if we can heal and peel back some of these layers, the love is there. And it just depends on how you feel about this person. It really does. Okay. We have my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we're always united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. Okay. I do feel like you may feel a very deep connection to this person. If you're still here at this point in the reading, it's because you actually care about them. And you want them to heal. Here, healing. There you go. This is somebody helping another heal, right? You know, it's got that energy. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment, okay? So, yeah, I feel like this is the beginning of a healing journey, and I feel like whether or not you just jump into a commitment with this person is one thing, but I do feel like you may allow them back into your life, or at least help them through some of this healing if that's something you're interested in. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. I do feel like you were wishing or praying for this person to find healing, okay? To find healing. And I feel like some of you are willing to help them through this process. So I am going to go ahead and extend it. If you're interested, the link will be in the description box below, and as well as pinned to the top of the comments. We're going to get into what they really think about you, how they really feel about you, a deeper conversation of things that they're going to say to you. What is the potential? Are there going to be any more challenges and blocks? Any advice that might need to come up? Potential outcome? More of, what their true intentions are for this connection. I don't feel like they have ill will towards you or anything like that. They definitely don't want their friend to be with you. They definitely want to heal this connection, okay? And they also want to heal themselves, but they're not coming to you from a healed space already, okay? I just want to make that clear. Yeah, I'm sending you lots of love. I'll attach a little preview for those of you who are interested in the extended. Again, I really appreciate all of your love and energy exchange. It really means the world to me. Thank you for all of your donations, and thank you for being here with me. Thank you to everybody who's liking the videos and who likes my vibe. If y'all are new, welcome in. And if you want to be part of our tribe, all you have to do is subscribe. We'd love to have you with us. But yeah, that all being said, I will see you in the extended or in the next reading. Take care. Hey y'all, welcome to the extended. Thank you all so very much for being here, and thank you for your energy exchange. Before we begin, I just want to know what spirit has in store here for this connection. I'm going to use the Romance Angels Oracle here to get some messages, and then we'll pop into their energy towards you as well. So just one more here from Spirit to see what the connection is all about, or what's going on. What should we do? What should we do here? Okay, we have getting to know each other. All right, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I do feel like this is an opportunity for those of you who are interested to get to know them on a deeper level, and vice versa. We have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, okay? I do feel like this is more along the lines of, I mean, for you, maybe you are interested in someone new, but you're going to hear this person out. Or this is them showing up as wanting to renew the love because of their friend who is very much interested in you. Again, is lighting a fire. It is coming from an energy of them being extremely jealous. They don't want that to happen. You do know that you deserve love, so you are lovable. And we do have a honeymoon energy, so enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Now, this could be happening over, well, I don't know why I'm getting holiday, but the Easter holiday is coming up for those of you who celebrate that, or the spring equinox, whatever it is that you do celebrate. Yeah, so let's just see. Okay, so maybe that's going to be happening, even like spring break energy as well, holiday time. Perhaps is when this will actually come into play. Okay. And I feel like there will be an opportunity for the two of you to get to know each other a little bit deeper. Yeah, we'll see what else comes in. What I want to know what energy they're going to be in towards you when they return. Okay. Yeah, Spirit actually said do this deck first. What energy are they in? Okay, we have fear. They are still going to be quite scared. I'm not surprised by that. I'm not surprised by that. They are fearful because they're I feel like they are that fearful avoidant type of attachment style. That's what they've got. And so they are scared. They're scared that, you know, they're going to leave, or you're going to leave them for good, or you're not going to give them another chance. We also have abundance energy coming in. Fear, there's a fear here that you have grown too much, or you are too much. Not that you are too much, but you've grown too much, or you may be now out of their league, a little bit out of their league, or you're just, you know, there's a fear that you want nothing to do with them anymore. Okay, because I mean, obviously, the things that they said to you were not awesome, so I understand why they would be scared. Okay, what else? Nope, nothing more from this deck. Okay, so I'm going to move forward. What energy are they coming towards you in? More energy for them. Okay, that's spilled out. We have yin yang. This is somebody who may feel like they are your divine counterpart. They may feel like they are your twin. Like the yin yang symbol, twin flames often contain an aspect of each other's character within themselves. They do feel a deep connection towards you. We also have labyrinth. When you feel lost, there's always a way through the labyrinth. And notice everything remarkable about your relationship. So they're saying that, you know, throughout this whole journey, throughout this whole time of separation, that they have absolutely felt called back to you. The thought of you may have helped them through challenges. You know, I do feel like, again, they have been secretly obsessing about you anyway. So they do feel like you are incredible. You're an incredible human being. But again, they did the most to hurt you. So I can see why they'd be afraid of your energy or your reaction, or perhaps even scared of some type of rejection when they come back towards you. But let's get into their thoughts. Okay, I want to know what it is that they're thinking about you in the moment. Please, Spirit, show me what they're thinking about you right now in the moment.